Good morning, guys. It is Monday. 6:16. I got arrived at school maybe 5:58, but obviously I was doing Duolingo, and I think I mentioned before that they have chess, and so one of the lessons was actually a chess match, which I actually won my first time winning. I mean, I haven't had like full matches because most of the time it's lessons. They didn't even plug the cart in. Oh my goodness, that's so annoying. I actually did my lesson plans Saturday, which is why the video was late. Saturday evening, so it took a long time. So, however, this coming Saturday, I'm volunteering. I don't need to prepare for anything today because, well, our first block has counseling, and then we need to do the pre-test, and then I guess if there's time, we might do social studies. And then there's a student who needs to do makeup testing anyway. And then second block, there's several students who need to do makeup testing. Nothing to prepare for today, but I could go ahead and start doing lesson plans since I won't be here tomorrow. But yeah, so yesterday I did meet my cousin at Augie's, the one at Decatur, because they have 2 locations in the Atlanta area. And it was good. I wasn't sure because, you can't be too sure about these restaurants in Atlanta. I probably would be going to visit her parents, my aunt and uncle, for Christmas. They're not doing anything for Thanksgiving, so I don't know. I don't know if any other families planning. Otherwise, I probably might volunteer, like I did that one Thanksgiving for Hosea Feed, whatever. We'll see. Oh, so this week we're doing testing. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I have a meeting Thursday. And then they're doing their holiday lunches. So Wednesday is K through 2, and then Thursday is 3 through 5. And they can invite there. And the next week, it looks like it's just going to be a regular week. Except progress reports go home next week. But otherwise, it's going to be a long week next week. So it's going to take forever to do the lesson plans because this week, some days were combined because we're only going to be seeing students, like one group of students on some days. So we didn't have to do a lesson plans for all 5 days. But that is going to be it. We'll see if the other class, if their new student starts today. They always say they're going to start a day before they normally start. I don't know why that happens, but yeah. I think this one student did her test. I couldn't see because it wouldn't let me log in. So I do need to actually get in contact. Hopefully that student's been put in the system so I could contact his parents to schedule a meeting. Luckily, since it's an out-of-district meeting, it's really just to get a district IEP. So everything's basically going to be the same. We're just going to put in, like, some things might have to change. Like, I think it says he's supposed to have 30 minutes of small group. We don't do 30 minutes. We only do 20 minutes. So, okay. But that is it for now. I will update you guys later. Alright, guys. 1:40 end of the day. My share teacher left because her child is sick or under the weather. Like, her child was in a nurse, and the nurse called down and was like, I guess she needed to go home. So she left like 12:40. So that means I'm gonna have to take the students though to the bus. So I won't have that much time to work on sub plans. And then she's like, she don't have anything ready to be out for tomorrow. So she's like, hopefully she's able to still come tomorrow. So what would I do? Portal. Second. Oh, well, it might be too early to see if any changes have been made to dismissal. Because the student asked me. Okay, so let me go ahead and put out sub plans, but I don't know, because I don't know if my share teacher's going to be here tomorrow or not. Everybody was here in our homeroom. Yeah. Everybody was here in our homeroom. And then 3 students. No, everybody was out. 1 student was out in our homeroom. And then 3 students were out in Block B. And then new student, if they're supposed to get a new student, he didn't show up. So, but otherwise, yeah. Because I've ordered a list of the students who will need to do the pre-test makeup. Oops. Tomorrow will be 11. Alright, and then I was researching, trying to solidify the list of possible internships for my social work. And I did find a couple of other places as well. But then I also signed up for a training session in December to be a CASA, court appointed something advocate. Yeah, an advocate for students in foster care. And so that's not until December though, and it's virtual. Well, it's not a training; it's an informational session, because the training is like 40 hours. So, and one of the places I applied to responded back. Not the other 2 that I already declined admission. It was another one, Freshia. They just now responded. And I'm like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's too late, but it is too late because I'm planning to stick with Arkansas. If I was to switch, it would be to like probably Georgia State, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me get these plans done. And then she wants me to put this snack box up just in case she's not here tomorrow. But as of right now, she is planning to be here. Unless, it's something serious, I guess, and she needs to take off. Because apparently she was saying her child was saying that her throat hurts and her ears hurt. So, who knows? But also, she thinks that sometimes she be saying stuff that's not true. Like, and her teacher's been saying she feel like she also like goes to the bathroom and asks to go to the nurse to get out of doing work or something. But anyways, that's gonna be it for today. I have Spanish tonight. I need to see if we had any homework. And then there was a test, like an evaluation, basically like we've been doing. This one in the mid-week and then one at the end. And normally it's just like a scenario. Someone sends an email with questions and you respond to the questions, basically. So I just need to see how do you, because it's supposed to be from a professor. So like how do you start an email for a professor? And then using the stuff that we've learned so far, like the different verbs or phrases, things like that. So tomorrow I do have that appointment. It's not until 1, but I think they want us to be there like 30 minutes early, which means I would need to get there at 12:30. So I might have to leave at 11:30 depending on traffic. I meant to look. That's what I forgot to do. I was gonna check at 11:30 what the traffic is like, so I could plan ahead. But okay, so I'll be able to sleep in finally. I think I want to get my eyebrows done, and if I can, go to the gym. I don't know, because today was freezing. I'm not sure about tomorrow, because otherwise I would walk outside. What? Is that right? That can't be right. It's saying, why is it saying snow possible around 2:30? Yes. Well, we'll see you guys on Wednesday, which is when we start back testing. Alright guys, it's Wednesday. Now it is 6:16. I'm here can't tell if it's like was here or not. Possibly. I started filling out the absence form because after it was upstairs and I have to turn it in upstairs. But one of the questions asked is if a sub was used. And then it asks what a substitute name or whatever. So I don't know if a sub was here or not. So that's why I had to come downstairs. But I'm gonna have to walk it back upstairs. I'm exhausted. So that's what I need to figure out. But a week and a half until Thanksgiving break, so I don't know if I need to check a box or not. There's a section that says sub used, check one yes or no. So when I put in a leave, I put a sub was needed, but nobody picked up the job, so I don't know how to do that. Like, do I put no? Since it is testing, that means we're going to be with one group all day. Now, I'm pretty sure it's our own room. And when I say all day, we're going to be with them all day because today is the holiday lunch for K through 2. So everybody else has to eat in the classroom, which means we have to be in here with the students in the classroom. And then depending on the weather, they may have to have recess inside. I will check with you guys later. Alright guys, it is 2:23 and today testing went fine for me. Didn't have any issues except students needed to charge their computer. So I had to hunt down some chargers, and then one student computer decided to update right when everybody else was ready. So we had to wait for her, but it didn't take too long. Because apparently in here, there were some issues. But yeah. So testing again tomorrow. On the testing thing, it said something weird that Friday, which Friday is supposed to be reading, I'm just reading part 1, 2, and vocabulary, which is the makeup, is the one that we started that we had to cut off short because of the issues. But on the form, it said if students opt to test, which doesn't make any sense. But, I don't know. But I was able to schedule meeting. I'm going to put in a calendar for the new student. I need to go see actually which room is available for this IEP meeting before I do that. My computer needs to update too. But it should update when I shut it down. I start it tomorrow. But I'm exhausted. I'm definitely about to go home. I might take a nap before this thing that I have. We'll see. Because sometimes when I get home, I'm not tired anymore. But anyways, I'm gonna run upstairs real quick so I can write my name on a board for a meeting, whichever one is available. And then yes, so I have Spanish tonight. I skipped 2 weeks in a row, so I need to go to this one. And then I need to think about the future, like if I want to continue. I do want to continue taking classes because I want to be fluent in Spanish, because I feel like that knowing any language I feel like will help in yours, but especially here in Georgia, Spanish will help in any career. Anyways, I will talk with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday, 6:20. More testing today. And then we're going to be with Block B rest of the day, I guess after lunch, because today the fifth graders have their holiday lunch. So the time might be different. I should actually check and see. Yesterday, we were still testing. They didn't change the lunch schedule. And some students were still testing. That kind of just messed things up. And then apparently some of our students get pulled for tutoring during the school day, which doesn't make any sense. At the time that they get pulled, because it's when they have ELA, language arts. I thought when I shut it down and opened and turned it back on the next day, it would have updated, but it didn't. And then we have a meeting this afternoon, IEP amendment that the parent requested. So I have no idea how long it's going to take. It can't take too long because we have dismissal. So I don't know. But I realize now that I forgot to invite the speech person. I didn't realize that student had speech because I never see him go to speech. It must happen at some other time. I don't know when. So I did do the little research thing was via Zoom, but I turned off the video. She was recording my answers or whatever. And then they don't include names. They're going to transcribe the audio. I didn't look to see what the temperature would be. But yesterday, we were able to go outside because it wasn't too cold. It was like 60 degrees. It actually felt. Most of them ended up taking their jackets off when we get outside. So we should be able to do that with Block B. I think we're combining 2 things for Block B because today we won't see them tomorrow. I don't think, I'm still not sure what's going on with testing for tomorrow because like I said on the paper that they gave as teachers, it said that it was optional. And then some students had some issues yesterday. Apparently one student didn't do one of the sets. She was here, but I guess there was something wrong with her computer. It was updating, I think that's what it was. And then next Tuesday is our formal evaluation, finally, from the AP. And then I'm going to be in LEA for a meeting Tuesday. And then I have a meeting next Wednesday for the new student. Still updating. Okay, anyway, that's it for now. I will check in with you guys later. I might be able to during lunch. We'll see. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to update you guys that they did switch to lunchtime, which is good. Yeah. Alright guys, it's 11:07. Lunchtime. Our lunchtime started at 10:55, so a lot of parents actually came. Shocked at how many. So the one student that normally eats in here, even her parents came.
Second and third grade bus riders are dismissed.
2:19 end of the day had the amendment IEP meeting that went well, surprisingly. So yay. So now I'm ready to go home, maybe go to the gym because I was feeling a little sick earlier when we was outside, but I think now I feel okay. So I need to drink some water before I leave, go to the gym. When I come home, take a shower, do my regular nighttime routine, try to go to sleep by 8, hopefully. 8:15. And tomorrow's Friday, and then we just have 1 week. I think my shared teacher is done with her portion of the lesson plan, so when I come in the morning, I should be able to work on them and get a good chunk of it done, hopefully. And then I might try and do them Friday. The rest of them Friday, because I don't have any other plans Friday. I thought about maybe going to a dance class, but I don't know. I'm not feeling it right now. And then I have volunteering on Saturday afternoon. But I'm still gonna need to do laundry, grocery shop, all that jazz. I have like 20 minutes. I try to start walking up the stairs at like 2:38 because sometimes it'd be taking forever, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's it. I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys. It's Friday. Yay. 6:23. I got to school like right at 6, but I stayed in my car while doing Duolingo in another game. Like I said yesterday, I'm not exactly sure what's going on in regards to testing today because it said that testing would be for students who opt in for testing, whatever that means. So I guess we'll find out. But yeah, I did not go to the gym yesterday. And didn't go to sleep as early as I would have liked. I tried to. So I'm gonna go to the gym this afternoon. I already got that plan. I read like a pre-workout. Ooh, I did want to show you guys something. So I got this planner from some company called The Daily. It's an academic planner that starts in January. Because I didn't see the Happy Planner. I have one and I don't use Erin Condren. Never would, never will. So I'm like, let me go on TikTok. I just searched academic planner and this company, The Daily, popped up. So I went to the website and yeah, purchased it. So I came with this sheet of stickers. bookmark that you can attach and whatnot. Calendar, holiday, birthday. If you're like a full-time student and had classes in person, this would be beneficial. All right, long-term course planning. All right, project planner. I think there's 2 for the project planner. And then class planner. I forget how many there were. Were there 15? Yes, 15 class planner pages, which seems like a lot. But if you're like an undergrad and you're taking like 5 classes each term, 5 or 6. And then if you take 7 classes there, there's just scholarship tracker, extracurricular planner, and then 2026 goals, monthly progress tracker, notes page, and then we get into the monthly spread. So typical month, we have first like the monthly calendar view, and to-dos, note, a key, I think color codes. Right, they actually include a budget for each month as well. So, and then an expense page, and monthly reflection. Bring down, and then weekly overview. So, grocery list, to-do, workout, habit tracker. So it's kind of like it's a all-in-one planner. So again, weekly view, and then tasks and assignments and stuff. So I like the extra stuff, like the class planner, the schedule. And that it includes kind of like a life planner as well as academic together. I just wish the layout, I prefer the teacher, like a teacher planner layout for lesson plan. I like that layout. So if there's a company that did a layout like that, that was academic planner. That would be great. Right. And then it ends with a new page. So that's every month. And then it has pocket folder, front and back. So I will be using this at least for 2026. And then I'll decide if I want to switch to something else. We'll see. Anyways, I will update you guys later. We'll see how many students are here today. We're staying with our homeroom class all day, I believe. And yeah, we'll check in with you guys later. All right, guys, 2:11, end of the day. So we had a couple of students out in our homeroom, because there's one student who travels in our homeroom but travels with the other class. She was out. And then the other class, 2 students were in ISI. And then another, if we count that one student that travels with them, she's out as well. So, yeah. But, so I'm almost done with the lesson plans. I'm doing Thursday. And then Friday is testing. I already put the information, like, no specialized instruction because of testing. So really just need to do Thursday for like actual plans, but then I have to go in and put like how the student's name and how it supports their processing deficits. This takes forever, but I'm not gonna finish. Probably won't finish today at school. I do want to go. Actually, let me get my pre-workout snack. I got associates because I'm exhausted. I have these little bites, and I also have an apple, just in case. Let me read that. Yeah, otherwise, the day went well. We only did vocabulary for testing. It took longer than we. Well, I don't know. Apparently, my home class, they were done, but they didn't call up for the students until much later for some reason. So they had already did the lesson basically. So we did switch, which was good. So we're done with powers of 10, sort of. We'll include them in warm up, but we're moving on to converting units. Let me go ahead and start drinking this because, like I said, I'm tired, but I want to go to the gym, especially since I didn't go yesterday. So I have my regular weekend activities, laundry, grocery shopping. I need to do my hair, but also I'm volunteering. So that's on Saturday afternoon. They canceled the one for December. I signed up for one on a Sunday. They canceled it. So I thought it was kind of weird that it was on a Sunday. That wasn't, yeah. Couldn't say anything about that. Like, I don't know. Yeah, okay. That is it for this week. One more week and then Thanksgiving break finally because I'm tired. I think I'm staying here in the area and I might volunteer that day for Thanksgiving like I did before. I need to see if they have it available because when I checked sometime last week, they didn't even have it posted yet. So, anyways, I will talk with you guys next week. Thank you for watching. I don't know if you can see that, but you can't see that because of this. Okay, yeah, made it to the gym. A little later than I wanted to, but traffic was horrendous this afternoon. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go Sunday as well. I figured I could do a rest day in between, and with me having volunteering, there's not much time. There's other stuff I want to do in the morning. Here we go. Okay.